Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we're going to discuss another set of topic in elementary lesson, which is subtraction of similar fraction. So I have here 6 examples to be solved in this video. So for subtraction of similar fraction, when we talk about similar fraction means that these are fractions whose denominator are equal or the same. So they have common denominators. So for example number 1, let us proceed directly to example number 1. We have 4 over 5 or 4/5 minus 1/5. So in this case, the rule of subtraction for similar fraction, if you have to subtract fractions with the same denominator or fractions that are similar, then just simply copy the denominator, just the same with addition of similar fractions. So in this case, for number 1, we have 4/5 minus 1/5, that is copy the denominator, which is 5, and then directly subtract the numerators. So 4 minus 1, that is 3. So as you can observe, 3 over 5 can no longer simplify to lowest term. Therefore, 3 over 5 or 3/5 is our final answer. Okay, so let us proceed to example number 2. So for example number 2, we have here 10 over 3 minus 4 over 3. So as you can observe, notice that both fractions have similar denominator or common denominator. So to subtract these fractions, just copy the denominator. So the denominator for these two fractions is 3, common. So then simply subtract the numerator. So 10 minus 4, that is 6. But before considering this one as our final answer, notice that 6 can be divided with 3, or 6 is divisible by 3. So therefore, 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So the final answer is 2. So we will say that 10 over 3 or 10/3 minus 4 over 3 or 4/3 is equal to 2. Since 6 over 3 can be reduced into lowest term. So let us proceed to example number 3. We have here 11 over 6 or 11/6 minus 5 over 6. So again, since they have common denominator, which is 6, in subtraction, the rule of subtraction, having similar denominator or common denominator, just simply copy the denominator. So our common denominator is 6, so we just simply copied 6 here, and then subtract the numerator, which is 11 minus 5, that is 6. So since we can simplify 6 over 6 to lowest term, then our final answer will be 1. So where did we get 1? That is 6, or that is simply 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. So our final answer is 1 for example number 3. So we can tell that 11 over 6 minus 5 over 6 is equal to 1. So let us proceed to example number 4. So for example number 4, we have these fractions 25 over 2 and 15 over 2. So again, to subtract fractions with common denominator or with the same or similar denominator, just copy the denominator. So in this example, we have 2 as our common denominator, so copy the denominator. Then subtract, just simply subtract the numerator. So numerator is 25 and 15, so that is why 25 minus 15, that is equal to 10. But before considering this one as final answer, remember to check whether it is already in the lowest term or it can be simplified into lowest term. So since we can simplify this one further, since 10 is divisible by 2, so we can say that 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the final answer for example number 4 is 5, since 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so that is for example number 4. Let us proceed to example number 5. So for example number 5, we have here 21 over 10 minus 3 over 10. So notice that both fractions has common or have common denominators, which is 10. So in this case, the rule in subtraction of similar fraction, just simply copy the denominator and then directly subtract the numerator. So 21 minus 3, that is equal to 18. So in this case, we notice that 18 over 10 can be simplified further. So 18 divided by 10, so we can uh, simplify this one to lowest term. So by simply dividing both numerator and denominator by 2, so divide numerator by 2 and denominator also divided by 2, so you will get 18 divided by 2, that is 9, and then for the denominator, that is 10 divided by 2, will be 5. So the final answer will be 9 over 5, or you can say that 21 over 10 minus 3 over 10 is equal to 9/5 or 9 over 5. So for the final and last example for this video, we have here 13 over 4 minus 1/4. So as you can observe, to subtract this one, since they have common denominator which is 4, just directly copy the denominator and then subtract the numerator. So 13 minus 1, that is 12. But since 12 is divisible by 4, so we can reduce this one to lowest term, or we can simplify this one further. So 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So therefore, we can say that 13 over 4 minus 1/4 is equal to 3. So that's all for this video. I hope you learned something from the explanation I made, and see you to my next video, and God bless everyone.